So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Truly colourful scenes here, apt indeed for one of the most diverse and multicultural cities. That is Amsterdam, and those inside this shimmering arena demand the very best. And as you can see, we've already started here. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. He's through here. He's shifting through the gears here. Has a go! What a wonderful goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
There's the shot! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
Neymar. And he's intervened well there. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
The worst choice he could pick. He needed to get his head up and see the outlet to his right.
Oh, this looks sharp.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Otto is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Pedro Neto hits one! And it's in! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch. Groningen clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Now it's Torres. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Pedro Neto. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And that should get the job done.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And here's Mbappe. Pedro Neto. And here's Mbappe. Rafinha. Hernandez did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Rafinha!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. He's through and all alone! And the shot! Goal! Botafogo! And they're back in front. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Botafogo get themselves into the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again. Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Can he put it away? He scores! They're level in a trice.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So all square and not big chance! Goal! Groningen! And the comeback is complete! Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Well, that defence is perplexed by the fact they've allowed him the space.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Groningen go into the lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you,
Mbappe! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Great defending, strong and determined.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Marquinhos calmly anticipates. Now it's Pedro Neto, driving forward. Oh, what a pass! Distributed tidily. Well, some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick. Well, a poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Rafinha. Odo. Now it's Rafinha. And that's played in low. Oh, shooting chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And the first 45 minutes are up. The midway point of the game.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one. Just enjoy it.
Information on how to find your way around this stadium.
And we're off again.
Botafogo can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Oh, that's a key interception. And here's Torres. Mbappe. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Botafogo clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And he's in on goal. Shapes to shoot. He scored. 2 up now, and they are cruising. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive. The finish, exquisite.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Look, it's a whole different ball game now, Peter, and it's a test of how they manage affairs from here.
And he's managed to get free. Ruben Dias attempts a clearance. Guardiola. Now Neymar. Now it's Torres. It's a really well-measured ball. Botafogo finding their passes. Mbappe has another go. Really well-taken goal. Just 1 goal in it now. Game on. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Botafogo get themselves back into contention.
Scoring early in this half just takes the pressure off now and allows them a chance to be a bit more patient in trying to level things up.
He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Another chance from a corner. And we have our very first corner. There's the hit! Now, who's going to be first to this? And he's heaved it away. And now a sudden chance to counter.
51,577.
He's found a way through. Messi. He has found the way through, and Messi! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Messi has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Guardiola promptly onto that, and that is that. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And he's straight offside. Ruben Diaz kept his eye on it, and he's there. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
Pedro Neto.
Look, it's a run defence is this like.
He rises! And he hits the net!
Botafogo really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Groningen go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Listen, it's up to them now how they think about it from here, because for me it's crying out for them to force the issue.
Konate. And the shot! He should have put that one away.
Well, judging by his reaction, he clearly feels he should have made more of it, but he's looking very much like the big threat at the moment.
Messi with the clearance. Botafogo are looking to go forward. Shot a goal! And no, he couldn't find the finish. Corner number 3 coming up. Chance! And now they can spring out of defence. Well, played right into his path. That is a brilliant interception. He's got the shot away! It's there! Back within 1! They have them in their sights again!
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Substitution on the field. Number 6, Rafael Leão. Number 13.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, they've given themselves a chance here, but now it's a case of getting the balance right between attack and defence, and that's not easy.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
He won't be happy with that one. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, no half measures from here.
That has been cut short. Lookman. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Messi. Messi
There will be
really
5
struggling
minutes
to
added
influence the
time.
game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Konate, it's an inviting looking ball that. And they're back on the ball again. Oh, nicely intercepted. Otto takes control of it and he's on the move. Hernandez couldn't squeeze it through. Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Mbappe. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. And that is as far as it goes. Botafogo played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promisingly from their perspective. Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground.
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Indonesia finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior going face-to-face with his great rival. Bellingham. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he welcomes it in. He's shifting through the gears here. A hefty challenge, but fair enough.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Neymar, he's beaten the last man.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Botafogo leading here thanks to that early goal, and the score is 1-0. Eto. It's Vinicius Junior. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Kubo. Mbappe. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Messi. Fernando Torres. And the shot! And that would have been some goal.
Fernando Torres really ought to have made that count. He made all the right moves. Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter.
And the shot! Oh, sweet feet. Conte, Rodri, and that interception was most necessary. Mbappe. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. That's an excellent interception. Kubo. Vinicius Junior. Eto'o is on his own. Shot a goal! It's a goal! They are right back in business.
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive. The finish, exquisite.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Vinicius Junior, and he's being shifted off it. Vinicius Junior, unable to make it happen for all his good intention. And the finish! Goal! Botafogo! Into the lead once more. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And it's Neymar. Neymar! No, not quite.
It was more possible than probable, and the outcome backed it up, Peter.
Botafogo heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Neymar.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bellingham, he won't be happy with that one. Gabriel. Messi. And Torres! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Fernando Torres really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Indonesia have the chance to go the other way. It's a pretty loose pass. And he cuts out the supply. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Bellingham. Now it's Messi. Chooses to go back. Oh, he's got the shot away! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Good effort, and it is right on half-time. So on the whole, a very competitive game so far. Goals for both sides, neither in true command. Anything could still happen in this game. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
Botafogo have ultimately had the better of things in the first half, Ahead by the odd goal in 3. It is, of course, far from 1. Both managers in pensive mood as they head down the tunnel. It is 2-1 here at half-time. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Engages and forces him off the ball. Mbappe. He's through now. Neymar! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Neymar just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Van Bouten gets across to intercept that. Neymar looking to penetrate opposition lines. Guardiola. Played back in. Conte. In with a header! That's a half-decent try.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Fernando Torres being hunted in packs.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
And the pass is intercepted. Kubo. Mbappe. That pass has been well intercepted. Now then, the ball's come loose. He's going to be disappointed with that. Almost an hour gone. Belletti. Nicely intercepted.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Vinicius Junior fiddles it through. Great chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Vinicius Junior clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 2 then. And here's Kante. There's the shot! Now it's Torres. Great ball, and he's in here.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Bellingham, who does have an assist to his name. Now it's Torres. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Neymar. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that could set him on his way. And here's Eto'o. And they can counter here. And that is as far as they're going to go. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Botafogo have a free kick.
Substituição no time do Botafogo.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. An opportunity then to pull clear here. Saka! Saka! And he's really put himself on the line here. This is their second corner of the game. Tries to get it clear. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Marquinhos. Hernandez.
Botafogo surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defense.
And this is Eto'o. Now that's a fine challenge. Botafogo can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
No, that's been intercepted. And it's Messi. Great pressure, plenty of it. And the counter is on. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Gabriel Jesus. Rodri. Could move up a gear here. Now it's Eto'o. Guardiola gets a foot in here. Tries to dink it in. Good ball over the top. Oh, that's a key interception.
Botafogo certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
Ruben Neves. Van Bouten spots it and intercepts. Conte. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de acréscimo.
And here's Neymar. Guardiola with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Mbappe. Saka. And that has left him in a heap. Can he finish? He scores! And this is getting better and better. And that will surely go down as one of the easy... So that's it. It is all over. Botafogo can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better side here. Certainly more results-driven as they went about their business in an efficient manner. Mbappe. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. The Lazio fans are out in force, the atmosphere crackling, passions are high. How could this not be inspiring for all those down there in light blue? you're just joining us, we are already underway. Torres looks to get on the end of this. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bellingham. Oh, important interception. There's the shot! And that should get the job done. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival.
Hidetoshi Nakata, I think, will be an interesting player to watch in this Peter.
It's Eto! Oh, that's fabulous!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
Oh, that was such a smart exchange of passes, and it took so many defenders out of play in one quick movement. Wonderful goal.
So, a breakthrough already. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Mbappe. Nakata. That's been cut out, well played. And that is as far as they're going to go. And it's Fernando Torres. Mbappe! Fernando Torres.
Botafogo are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Played back in. Neymar. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Eto. Rudiger spots it and intercepts. And it's Nakata. Oh, and he's through the middle. Tries a shot! Messi. Neymar. Torres. And it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's Bellingham. Oh, that's a fine interception. Eto, given the lift of his goal. And here's Torres. It's anyone's ball now.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Great chance here to level it up. He's having a good look here. No way through. And the shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. He's tried one! And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And here's Mbappe. Fernando Torres. Messi! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Mbappe. Now it's Torres. Bastoni, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. That's a little off target. And it's Messi. Botafogo finding their passes. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Mbappe! He has done it! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller. Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
And he's picked out the run. He's shifting through the gears here. Mateus. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Ruben Dias promptly onto that, and that is that. Cafu. Now it's Ribery. That's going to go a long way. Nakata.
Ci sarà un minuto
And
di
here's
recupero.
Mbappe. Messi. Great chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Messi is offering a right smile there.
This possibly the last play of the half. And they've got rid. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each. So there was the first half.
Oh, what a half of football. It's 1-1, but it could easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
It's been a really interesting game up to now, and the sides are predictably very well matched. Hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but as it stands, it's one each. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Botafogo are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Mbappe! Rudiger did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
Played back.
Not a lot more he could do there.
Bastoni gets over and intercepts. Lazio looking to pass their way through. Mbappe! And that is expertly dealt with. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Guardiola can get it clear. And he's had it nicked away. Eto'o. Now it's Messi. Good read, needed to be. And he's quick to get it clear again. Now it's Mbappe. Messi has created one goal already.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di
Mbappe.
81.007 spettatori.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Has ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And the finish! Goal! Lazio! Into the lead once more.
Well, when the game's played like that, it's made to look very simple. You know, I love watching football like this. Easy, effective, 1-2 and bang. Thanks very much.
He's going for goal! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Eto'o really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
He's looking for the runner here. He's through here. Diogo Costa gets it away.
Botafogo are definitely going about this the right way.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Ruben Dias kept his eye on it, and he's there. Costa Curta. Lazio appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that...
Can he finish? Now it's fallen loose again. That's a half-decent try.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Works it forward. Just about up to 75 minutes. Now it's Bellingham.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Cafu did well to stay calm there.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Well, they can break here. Fernando Torres. Oh, no joy this time. Saliba. And it's Eto'o. Now it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a full... He's got the shot away! Cleared away. And they can counter here. Mbappe. Bellingham. Neymar providing an outlet on that flank. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Bellingham. Mbappe. That has been cut short. Messi. And it's Eto'o. Muscular approach does pay off here. We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Ribery, numero 10, Messi, numero 8, numero
No,
22.
he's missed it.
Lasciano il campo per il numero 67, il numero 86. Il
Saliba
numero 17,
is there and he can pick it up.
15. Cambio di giocatore.
Maradona, he's got away. It's Maradona! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Corner number 2 then. Guardiola tries to clear.
Lazio can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
Looking tidy in possession here. Marquinhos makes the interception. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Messi. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that was... So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the shot at goal! It's there!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes. Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And he's intervened well there. And here's Yamal. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Great position here.
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
A finish of the highest order. 2-0 and in next to no time. He just absolutely speared that in.
Oh, the contact was fantastic, right on the bootlaces, and it packed a lot of venom for what was a really potent strike.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
He's a sharp little ball here. Great ball if he can get there. Mbappe! Botafogo are already cruising here. 2-0, a fabulous start. First quarter of an hour gone. Bellingham with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Rivaldo. And it's Rivaldo. Messi. Costa Curta wins the duel this time. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Torres. And it's played forward. He won't be happy with that one. Neymar.
Oh, great feat, that.
He's beaten the last man. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Messi! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Botafogo with the corner, they're first. And now a sudden chance to counter. Costa Curta. Gabriel. Costa Curta. And it's Rivaldo. Bellingham. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Oh, and he's through the middle. Now it's Torres. All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. Alisson looking to stare down to unsettle the taker. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Yeah, the keeper was trying to make him think that he was going to dive one way here. Could have just held a little longer.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of the goal. What a display, what a player.
A case now of complete control.
Mbappe, they need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
That looks a good ball through. Oh, super ball. Rivaldo. And it's Neymar. Mbappe! Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle. Oh, that was vital. Wilshere goes steaming forward. Mbappe is flagged offside. Bellingham. Now it's Torres. Spread out to the left. Botafogo looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes.
Botafogo couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting...
Big chance! And the finish! And that has forced the very best out of the keeper.
Botafogo certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
Botafogo have their second corner now. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Koundé did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. It's an inviting looking ball, that. All perfectly measured, that. Neymar has it in a wide position. Neymar has been caught there, it's a foul. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Probably be looking to play it square from here. Brilliant save from Alisson! Keeper's got his work done.
The tariff was high on that, we can forgive him.
So, third corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Now it's Torres. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Wilshere, always onto this. And he has been fouled there. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Neymar. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, the contrast in fortunes here could not be much more stark. All smiles on one side, their qualities have shone through. But look across the other way, and there is nothing short of absolute deflation.
This looks well and truly sewn up already, Peter, but please feel free to forget what I've just said if there's a spectacular turnaround.
Botafogo very much in control here, 3 up and cruising. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Now, what about a counter-attack? Mbappe! Mbappe! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Quality ball. Well, played right into his path. He's away! Had a shot! No mistake! And they are right back within touch!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
So is this the start of a comeback? Torres. Mbappe. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape. That's just playing it safe and simple. This is the time you need that pace.
Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Mbappe couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
Oh, what a climb! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence.
Público presente na partida de hoje, 71.000
That looks a good ball through.
espectadores.
Oh, that's a key interception. Mbappe.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, what? He's got the shot away! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Wilshere. Nico Williams. Nico Williams. Konate cuts it out. Guardiola. Now it's Messi. He is through here. Real chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Oh, that is a good ball. Has a go! And more, and more, and more. And they are pulling clear here.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
As if three weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian. It's starting to look like a done deal now. Botafogo are looking to go forward now. He could be in here. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
Oh, terrible pass. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. He's gone for goal. Oh, quick thinking by the keeper, he did well. Wilshere, Nico Williams. No way through. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Williams. Mbappe. And he was quick to react. Hernandez gets across to intercept that. Great ball if he can get there. And the flag... Mbappe! He's kept it out just.
Manchester United just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
It's their second corner of the game. And they've got rid. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, super find. He's shifting through the gears here. Hits one! In he goes again! He scores! Yet another goal in an awesome performance! They are in complete charge! With a predatory goal.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
How many? Just how many? Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. He He's had a hit! It's in! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
But chance! No, it's wide.
Foram indicados 4 minutos de acréscimo.
Oh, what a mistake! Koundé. Time added on 4 minutes. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. And he has shown him a yellow card. Well, he caught that pure, but no end product. Wilshere. Now Costa Curta. Koundé. Beckham. He's gone forward. And we're done. Botafogo pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about... Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Messi. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. So a very special reception for the very special Franck Ribéry.
Very true, and I think all of us here are expecting an awful lot from him. He is, as far as I'm concerned, one of the very best in his preferred left-wing position. He said himself that that's where he feels most free.
I guess that's what gives him the freedom to make use of his pace, his movement, and his ability to shoot from a fair way out.
Correct.
And here's Ribéry. Ribéry. Cleared without hesitation. Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Up for a header! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Neymar. And now they can spring out of defence. Shifted it to the flank. Messi providing an outlet on that flank. Darwin. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
That is good alertness. Nuno Mendes. No, that's been intercepted. Nuno Mendes is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
And here's Nunez. Nicely weighted ball. Botafogo, so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. He's got away. It's Torres! Nuno Mendes. Swung over. Ruben Diaz spots it and intercepts. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. That's a throw. And it's Neymar. Guardiola. Adams gets across to intercept that. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Clips it so gently. Oh, super find. Just the goal. Mbappe! Goal! Botafogo! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Botafogo are in front now, the game's only goal.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Nunez showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Costa Curta cuts it out. Ribéry, and he welcomes it in. Now it's Darwin. Nunez! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's their second corner of the game. Cleared without complication. That's a throw. Over to the other side. Now that's well seen too. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, that's fabulous. So much time and... Oh, shooting chance! Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards to increase the lead. Not a twitch, not a blink.
You know, he would have been embarrassed had the keeper held his position then.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
So, 3rd corner of the game. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Neymar. And he's had a hit! Guardiola. Now it's Neymar. Oh, and he's through the middle. And the first half is done.
Botafogo are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Botafogo ahead 2-0, and they are looking good.
Substituição em andamento.
And we're off again. And he's on his way! He's got space in the area! Oh, that was vital. Torres is the guilty party there. That's a lovely, neat pass. Time and again they are repelled. Messi, can he spark a counter here? Mbappe, he could be in here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And here's Mbappe. He's been picked out. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nicely aimed pass. And it's Messi. Ruben Dias kept his eye on it, and he's there. Messi. Bellingham. Oh, that's well spotted. Kimmich. Early stages of the second half, and still 2 between them. Messi. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Neymar. And it's Neymar. And here's Nunez. Torres. Keeper's ball.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Messi.
Público presente na partida
Botafogo
de hoje.
have got it back and they'll have another go. It's Fernando
espectadores.
Torres. Fiddles it through. Chance! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
He Played back in. And here's Neymar. Shot could be on. He's going for goal! Corner number 2 then. Backward it goes. Looking tiny in possession here. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Looking for options for movement. Oh, super ball! And the shot! It's in! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Now it's Messi. He's had a hit! And he's quick to get it clear again. Neymar. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. And he was alert to it. Well, Jim, it is abundantly clear that the tone of this game has changed markedly within the last few moments.
Well, it has, because the deficit has now been halved, Peter, and because of that, it seems to have developed into some sort of shock for them, and it's going to be very interesting to see how they can take it on from here.
Neymar. Mbappe! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter, certainly the way he's been playing.
Great defending, strong and determined. Bellingham. He could be in here. And that is expertly dealt with.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Now it's Mbappe. Messi. Nunez! Now, what about a counter-attack? Messi is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Kimmich. And it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Neymar. Messi. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And claimed it back swiftly. Botafogo, moments now away from seeing this one out. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Mbappe has it out wide and in space. No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Foram indicados 2 minutos
Torres.
de acréscimo.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Now it's Torres. Chance to shoot now. Great hit. He's scored. 2 up and threatening to pull clear.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Camisa 8.
Botafogo. And that will be it. Botafogo are walking off satisfied with their day's work. A result no less warranted, no less deserving of their effort. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Well, it was 2014 that Corinthians relocated to this high-tech arena. This the ultimate demonstration of their power as a club revered amongst the world's supporters. Their fan base believed to be somewhere in the region of 30 million people. We have already started here. Well, the ball just didn't work out. Oh, shooting chance! It's in!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, I'd rather praise the scorer than criticise the defence here. He stepped forth and conquered.
Corinthians finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Had a shot! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Yeah, the ball in there was simply superb. He won't be too happy that it's gone to waste like that.
Nice sequence of passes, this. Neymar. Botafogo leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Goretzka. Conte. Corinthians finding their passes. He's had it taken off him. Hermoso gets across to intercept that. Neatly clipped into space. Mbappe might just make this. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Can he finish? And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Corinthians with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. That has been knocked clear. Botafogo have the chance to go the other way. Looking tidy in possession here. Mbappe! Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Corinthians clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Mbappe. Matheus Cunha.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Hernandez cuts out the pass. Messi. Mbappe. Now it's Torres. Corinthians deciding to turn to the long ball now. That is pretty evident.
Yeah, it is clear that they've decided to take a more direct route to goal now, but, you know, they can't just continue doing this and make it predictable. And importantly, they've got to look to win the second ball. If they do that, they should get right up the pitch.
Yeah, they really should. Goretzka. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Neymar. Great ball. He's had a hit! He has done it! And that is his 50th goal for this, his current club. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
Botafogo are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off? A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And here's Mbappe. He's tried one! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Neymar really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
That has been cut short. Done delicately. Mbappe! And that has put paid. Big chance! Yes! And they're at it again in double quick time. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Now it's Torres. Botafogo have hit a quick-fire double here. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Oh, he's bustling through here. Torres! No mistake! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.